How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for putting the thumbs up. Anyone who does that. Let's do the ghost box thing.
Bedroom.
Yes. Back in bedroom studio.
Are you a friend?
Oh my god, both Spirit Box and Ghost Tube and Ghost Talker are both talking. Sort of. This one was. That one was. Yes, back in the studios. Hey, I got the old new shell of the refurbished computer, swapped out
Exit.
the hard drives. Now I think I can edit if it holds up. That calls for Ghost Box. This is a proximity meter. So put the proximity meter up there too. Yeah. And the IR camera, which I think you see in a couple of videos, it's actually pretty good. And if it's not really a whole lot of confusing sound, the mic's pretty good too. And I don't think I have to go 4K. I mean, 1080p is pretty clear if it's a nice light. And I don't know, more on that later. So let's do this one. Saturday, it's almost the end of March. It's the 25th. So what's going on with the news, eh? Oh, so fun. Oh, for one, Trump, Pumpkinhead, is calling out for,
if you indict me, there'll be death and destruction.
I think he's been watching too many movies or something. So he's just oh, he's gonna get the Stormy Daniels one pretty much for sure. Maybe before, and then he's gonna get the other ones coming in, and they're all criminal trials. They can't be. It's political. They can't take. And the judge already said, "Oh, I'm sorry, client attorney privilege." No, you can. No can. They're interviewing his attorney, who could go to prison like his other attorney. Okay. Then there's a candy factory that blew up in Pennsylvania. Candy factory. It's like, what? Willy Wonka. Stop it. We're the exploding
World.
gobstoppers. And the biggest one, I think, is the tornado in Mississippi, Rolling Fork, Mississippi, and also Alabama. They don't even know how many tornadoes there was. I mean, tornadoes came down. A tornado event. They haven't even registered the EF factor as EF4 or 5 or anything. But 23 people were killed. That's tornadoes are deadly and they're scary and all that. And stop. And money. Okay. Hate. Wow. Yeah. The tornado. I mean, I went to a certain 12-step thing in Texas, and I was outside, and somebody was on the bench. He was supposed to be like grateful, and there's this guy sitting on the bench with a big black eye, and I'm like, I figured, well, what the hell? I'll just ask him. No tact.
How'd you get the big fat black eye?
Right? You know, because like, hey, what you doing here? And so he starts telling me a story about a tornado, because there was weather. It went dark. The winds were like sideways. You couldnn't see stuff. The sky was a little bit green in the darkness at sunset. And there was something up. It was like nasty. This guy starts to tell me he was caught up in a tornado. So I'm like,
what?
He says, a big black guy tells me the story. He's caught up in a tornado. And he tells me the story. And he goes, come here. And he walks me out to where his little pickup truck was parked. So I go out there, and he's like saying, I was in this pickup truck. This thing picked me up and dropped him on the side of the road in his pickup truck. And there's all this damage on the front of his pickup truck. So I'm just like going, oh, wow. It's like he's a pickup truck in the air. And it's all dark. You can't see nothing. And it dropped him. And then he's driving into town after that. He was able to drive. And there was a lady walking on the side of the road. So he picked up the lady. Then he went back to his home. And his wife saw him with the lady in the car and clocked him in the face and gave him the black eye. See? Tornadoes can be very dangerous in all different kinds of ways. Let's just go and just keep going. Here's Governor Green going, oh, look, 2 of my confirmations, like, nope. Got 2 of them, though. He's nominating cabinet stuff. Marcus Moriota. Yeah, oh, he's so famous. Oh, look, Marcus, you're so famous. Everyone's, oh, Marcus. All the little girls, hey. Okay, so he's, I don't know, he's giving back by taking selfies with little girls. There's the deadly invasive parrot. They're out there. They're everywhere. So look at them. They're invading your drains. This is the rose ring parrot, an invasive species, explored vents at the side of the building on Friday. Honolulu. Look at that. Hey, we're going to get in there. We're going to be in the ventilation system. See ya. And I'm leaving too. It's basketball and baseball and okay. Let's get going. Oh gosh, just a second. You know what? Just calm down. Remember back in the day? Remember 1974 when spars? You just walk outside to relax and.
Oh, I'm gonna watch them build the Spars building.
Sears is Sears going up in 74 in oh come on in Pearl City? No, Pearl Ridge. It's out there in Pearl Ridge. Look at that. Look at the building. It's like, oh my god, that's it? Like, okay, they're building it. I want to go to Spars, and when you're done, they had a garden shop and automotive center with 23 service stalls. So hey, get your coffee done. You need that stuff. The special marketing, secret. That's how Sears got out there. Oh, hot button issues. They passed things. Oh, and the deadly airstrikes in Ukraine still. Those damn Russians. And then, oh, U.S. Canada. Wait, there's something I wanted to show you, and it goes like this. It's not the Dutch bank. Here it is. We're gonna look at this. Okay, I'm sorry. We're just gonna look at this. This is something unusual. This is a zebrafish. It is looking at another zebrafish. A live zebrafish bottom is monitored for its reaction. It's a reaction video to a video of another zebrafish in a laboratory in Urianes, Portugal. One zebrafish is looking at the video of the other zebrafish. Social media commentary? Well, what do we got here? This is an article that tells us about behavior and moods. Look at this, though. This is actually very interesting. It's more interesting than the letters to the editor, which you'll soon find out. Study of fish offers insight into the origins of caring for others. Washington. Our capacity to care about others may have a very, very ancient origins, a new study suggests. It might have been deep-rooted in prehistoric animals, like T-Rexes, and that lived millions of years ago, before fish and mammals like us. We're all fish and mammals. Just get on with it. Diverged into the tree of life, according to researchers who published their study Thursday in the Journal of Science. You'll hear about quote, most of the mechanisms that underlie our ability to experience fear or fall in and out of love are clearly very ancient pathways, says Hans Hoffman, an evolutionary neuroscientist at the University of Texas at Austin, who was not involved in the research but really loves fish. Scientists who usually reluctant to attribute human-like feelings to animals, they call it anthropomorphism, it is generally accepted that many animals have moods, including fish. In the mood? In the new study shows that fish can detect fear in other fish and then become afraid too. That ability is underlying by oxytocin. Oxytocin. Oxytocin is those are bad fish. Oxytocin, the same brain chemicals that underlie the capacity for empathy in humans. The researchers demonstrated this by detecting genes linked to producing and absorbing oxytocin. Okay, NA is the other door. in brains of zebrafish, a small tropical fish often used in research and the enjoyment of small creatures known as humans in their aquariums. Those fish were essentially not antisocial. Oh my. They failed to detect or change their behavior when other fish were anxious. But when some of the altered fish received oxytocin injections in the fish, their ability to sense and mirror.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm okay. Are the fish okay? They're injecting fish. Their ability to sense and mirror the feelings. Oh, too late now. The fish are getting empathy. The fish, meaning other fish, are restored. What scientists call emotional contagion. They respond to other individuals being frightened. Okay, you're ready. In that they regard behavior just like us. The University of Calgary neuroscientist Ibukun Aikinurinad for co-author of the study. The study also showed that zebrafish will pay more attention to the fish that have previously been stressed out, a behavior that researchers likened to consoling them. They were consoling each other. Previous research has also shown that oxytocin played a similar role in transmitting fear in mice. New research illustrates the ancestral role of oxytocin in transmitting emotions. Behavioral scientists, blah, blah, blah. This brain processing may have already been in place around 450 million years ago, when you and me and these little fish had a common ancestor. The fish, other fish, we all came from fish. Oxytocin is sometimes thought of as the love hormone, but often a thermostat that determines what socially salient blah 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 science stuff that could fundamentally survive many animals. Survival. The most basic form of empathy is contagious fear. That's a very valuable thing to have stay alive for if any member of your group spots a predator of some other danger. Oh my god. Zebrafish are going, hey, you know what? I can relate. Maybe they're scared of the researchers injecting them with needles. What the hey? Okay. And look, political cartoon. China and Russia getting together, and look at the Ukrainian guy. I guess this is Zelensky. So going, this thing looks like it's pointed at me. I think they already know that. I don't know. This thing, they're all this. Yeah, right. All right, we'll do one of these because they're so small. Let us. Hay raises smell like greed. It looks like city politicians have joined the inflation battle on the wrong side. Panel endorses pay raises for top Honolulu officials. Cite article March 22nd. Of course, politicians will raise your taxes to try to slow down the economy a bit. 60% raises? Good thing they weren't feeling greedy. Bad look, boys. And a worse smell. It smells like Walter Wright Kaneohe. It smells like Teen Spirit. Or it smells like Politician Spirit. Anyways, that's the show for today. Oh boy, I get to edit now. I don't know if I should make them less complicated now. I should, I don't know. But anyways, aloha. Have a good, oh, what happened there? Oh gosh. See? Now I gotta do the rest of this. Oh, have a good Saturday.
Have a good Saturday.
Oh, have a good
Saturday.
Saturday.
Fresh sunrise.
Fresh sunrise. That is fresh, colorful birds flying through the air.
Colorful birds crawling through the thing.
Fresh, colorful birds flying through the